From 2015 to 2016, a comic by the name of Mirror's Edge Exordium was released, and set right before the events of the beloved Mirror's Edge Catalyst video game. Published by Dark Horse Comics, this hit comic publisher has been known for producing excellent titles, including video game affiliated titles from Mass Effect to Witcher, and of course I have to mention Star Wars Legends titles that I hold dear to my heart. And this title is no stranger to Dark Horse's excellence. Mirror's Edge Exordium ran for 6 comic issues and was written by Christopher Emgard, who was the narrative director on Mirror's Edge Catalyst, so you could not ask for a perfect person to do the prequel comic. You could say this is a faithful title. Get it? Because the character's name is Faith, and yeah, I'll stop. So essentially this is a prequel to the Catalyst title and stars, you guessed it, Faith, who runs... Okay, I really have to stop. Into Dogen, and she sees a painting by her mother who passed away in the November riots. And eventually she tells Noah, who is not happy about the whole thing, and he tries to be a father figure to Faith, but she really wants none of that. You'll notice how moody and blocked off Faith is, and that is replicated in the video game as well, and how badly she wants any semblance of her old family, and she doesn't even realize and recognize how good she has with her new runner family. For the old school Mirror's Edge fans, Faith encounters a familiar face in Celeste. She was a character never featured in Catalyst, only in a minor voice log, but a character on the original 2008 video game, who you were friends with, but she would stab you in the back. Faith decides to do jobs for Dogen in order to get the painting, but soon the jobs get more and more dangerous, until one job costs her dearly and involves Celeste too. Celeste and Faith would be rivals, but end up working together and having this friendship with one another. But this time, Faith would actually be the one who stabbed her in the back, this time around, in order to get the package to Dogen. But she did end up redeeming herself by giving the package back to Celeste in order to save her dying sister. And Faith sacrifices herself and tries to hold off Seasick to give Celeste time to escape. And Faith would end up in jail, and that's how the story ends and would pick up in Catalyst. And while the story does feel like it meanders at certain points, I do feel like they did a good job with the story. The artwork is done by various artists, quite a lot of names. There can be 1 to 3 artists involved per issue, and it almost reminds me of the phrase of having too many cooks in the kitchen, and it sounds like it would be a detriment to the series, but surprisingly, it works. They absolutely nail the feel and atmosphere of the City of Glass, and it makes you feel like you're firsthand going through the parkour movement of Faith through this comic. I gotta admit, I was shocked how well it worked here. Many scenes from Catalyst concept art and actual locations from the game are captured here in this comic. It just shows how much they know and love the game. Also, it's nice to see characters from the game show up, even obscure ones like Dogen, Birdman, Beatrix Bloch, to help develop their characters for Catalyst. So I have to give Mirror's Edge Exordium a... It's not perfect, the story is the weakest element, but that's really what you get with Mirror's Edge. The story is never great, but the parkour mechanics and atmosphere are 10 out of 10. And this comic reflects that and makes you feel like you're in the world of City of Glass and feel like you're in the action with the free running involved, which is more so I can say for any video game affiliated title that I have ever read, and that's saying something. And it helps to develop Faith a lot more, understand what happened to her right before Catalyst. If you're interested in this comic, I recommend getting through your local bookstore if you can, Amazon or eBay to get the paperback. What's nice about the paperback is it'll give you bonus pages and a sketchbook. For the single issues, interestingly enough, they had 3 versions of issue number 1, the standard version, Books A Million version, and Target editions. Amazing covers for every comic issue, I must say. So that was my thoughts of the series. Let me know what you think of the series in the comment section below. Please subscribe, as this won't be it for the Mirror's Edge for me. Oh no, I'll have something else for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.